Good morning. Take two. This video should hopefully be a little less depressing, quite a lot less depressing than the last. This one is, I don't know, me giving something, I suppose. It's a glimpse into my mind. It's a glimpse into, I don't know, the schizophrenia. That's what I've seen as a possible diagnosis for me before. Combining with my own mind, my own spiritual understandings. What I've been basically doing since I was a teenager at the very least. It's like I take all the little bits of information in the world that I see and interact with, and I categorize them, I break them down into like a mesh, and within that mesh, some things have more credit, some things have less credit. And over time that develops and this mesh begins to film a different picture. Depending upon what aspect of that mesh is connected to, will give that aspect more or less credibility in my own mind. And that's what I've basically been doing as a teenager. It's a personal hobby, really focused on spirituality, humanity, the world, history. And I've just been storing it in my mind. I've been super busy with my mental health for the last 8-9 years. And the strange thing is, it's like another mesh began to form with regards to my mental health interactions. So it's like, if we put a bubble here for spirituality, that's what I used to do by myself. For the last 10 years here, everything that took place within my mental health disorder, which was very intense, took a lot of energy from me, and was based upon my spiritual understandings, because that's who I was as a person, has somehow, all by itself, without me trying, just through life experience, has formed a separate picture. So now I had this spiritual picture of the world that I had, and now I had this mental health disorder picture of the world I had. And all the way this spiritual picture was referencing against this new picture that was forming as it became more and more solid, so I could gain more and more clarity from that. So I'm just going to close the door. Now, something interesting happened last year. I don't know if it was due to relaxing for the first time in about 8-9 years, or if it was due to a stay at a, sorry about my position, I'll be back with you in a second, or if it was a stay at a private mental health hospital, or my suspicion is something else, and I'll go into that another time. But either way, both of the aspects started to merge. My mental health schizophrenia, which has been shattered and all over the place for 10 years. And because of the intensity of my life, I wasn't really able to look at different aspects in any way. So when I was resting for the first time in about 8-9 years, these different aspects began to merge. And of themselves, they began to form a picture of the outside world. And it doesn't stop. At present, it doesn't stop. It's like these different aspects have come together, and what's now happening is, as a result of these 2, 3, 4 different aspects that were stored in my mind is now on autopilot, saying, right, okay, well, we have these aspects. What is the most plausible possibility for reality thereafter? And it automatically creates a picture. So I've got my mind on autopilot, creating an ever expanding story. I can't call it any more than that. Story of everything. And it is actually quite beautiful. It is actually quite beautiful. It's annoying. It doesn't stop, so I have no control over it, but it is beautiful in itself, and this is what I'm going to share. I think what I'll do, I'll cut this video here, and this will be the intro to understanding where the stories are coming from. And then I'll go into another one for you, which will be just straight into this, to the stories. And that should be a little bit more uplifting than my last video a few minutes ago. Okay, enjoy the web.